Okay, now, P, you've been having your adventures over in Japan land, but I gotta tell you about this kid I met while you were gone. Made some real waves of his own about town.
Splish splash!
Yeah, so there I am, all right? It's about 6 a.m. or so. I'm sipping the morning coffee down at the harbor like I always do.
Early bird Mike, as they sometimes say.
Early bird? Dude, I went to bed like 3 hours earlier. Anyway, no word of introduction, no context. He comes up to me and he says, "Excuse me, do you know a place where sailors hang out?"
Sailors?
Yeah, sailors. Sailors. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any clue, but maybe there's we're by the harbor, so maybe that's a good place to ask around.
Okay, all right.
All right, so lo and behold, the kid turns around and immediately asks the 10 or 12 people down the line, bouncing from one to the other like a pinball, "Where are their sailors? Where are their sailors? Have you seen sailors? Has anybody seen sailors?" And I'm like, enough with the sailors already. You're in a harbor. They're around here somewhere.
Aw, poor kid was probably lost or something, huh?
I don't know. He just looked more like he was on a mission of some sort. I mean, you should have seen him. He had this leather jacket on with this big tiger emblem on it. Real slick. That's not even the half of it. A couple days later, I'm over at Hip Hop Shrimp, wolfing down the usual.
There's the kid.
That's right, there's the kid. Except this time, he's asking about a warehouse.
Think he found his sailors?
I don't know, but maybe they keep the sailors in the warehouse, so I don't know. He was too busy looking for some dumpy warehouse this time, so he asked every person on the street in about 2 minutes flat, just bam, 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 bam. We're talking like 50 plus people. Where is the warehouse?
Well, sounds like the kid gets around.
I know, and that's not even the worst part. You know that alley behind my house?
Get out of here.
So I'm back grilling one night a couple days later, and there he is.
Oh, tiger jacket strikes again.
Yeah, there I am. Steaks about to sizzle, picturesque Hawaiian sunset, most beautiful pale blue and orange skyline you ever saw. I'm drink in hand and getting ready to hoist it, and then whoosh, this kid comes galloping up the street, full sprint with the most heroic stride this side of the red, white, and blue.
Ooh.
It's like he's on a paper route. He's hitting every single one of my neighbors up with questions about how he can hitch a boat ride out east, and where can he get a boat ride out east. And the next thing I see, he's beelining straight for me again.
Oh, sounds like he got a lot of time on his hands.
It sure does.
You know we got airplanes out here?
I would imagine so, but maybe he doesn't, because frankly, at this point, I was so scared I dove into my pool to hide, aloha shirt, slippers, and all.
Oh, you crazy, Mike.
Look, it was fight or flight. This kid was a force of nature. Scared the living you-know-what out of me. Way too intense for this old Burbank original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds like it, cuz. Oh, hope he made it back to the mainland.
Yeah, let's hope. Because, kid, if you're listening, best of luck from me and Big P. Hope you find what you're looking for, and stay away from my house!
Yeah, stay away from Mike.
It is time to talk story.
Now, Mike, I know I've been talking your ear off here.
My ear? At this point, half my head is gone.
Then you must have looked like my new neighbor.
What, you're saying they got their head blown up or something?
Mike, who's got the talking stick right now?
I'm very sorry. You are correct. Please continue. Sounds like someone's got a stick up his ass. You know what I'm saying?
So?
Not you, but not you. I wasn't talking about you. I meant probably your neighbor, who's also missing half a head. Continue.
There's this old mansion not too far from my pad, right? Been vacant for decades now. All of a sudden, I wake up one night, I take a look out my window, and there they are. People everywhere, hanging out of windows, chucking barrels, chasing each other. Oh, I had no idea what to make of it, man.
Wow. Hold on. Sounds like they were just maybe, I don't know, having a party or something?
Yeah, if you could call it that. Now, normally I'd be a little ruffled, like, oh, how come I wasn't invited? But these folks, I don't know, I don't like to judge, but something was kind of off about them. Maybe it was how they walked, arms stretched out, like they wanted a hug all the time. Plus, I kept hearing this creepy, squeaky little laugh. Oh, music was bopping, though.
Okay, let's back up for a second there, Pipi. So what exactly is wrong with a good hug? Everyone loves a hug.
Nah, this was a bunch of drunk, grouchy party animals. Some of them look ready to spew.
Yeah, that's funny. I remember my first beer. I'm just saying, maybe we all need a reminder that, we're wanted. We're human after all, and who doesn't like a hug? You know what I'm saying?
Ah, brother, these lolos didn't seem all that human to me. Then again, I was half asleep. Could be they were all right.
Oh, come on, buddy. Bring it in. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay. That's all for today, everyone. Tune in next time for... Mike! Oh, all right, here you go, you goof. You happy now? Mike? Hey, Mikey! Mike!
Dun dun dun.
Hey, that's our cue to talk story, cuz.
That it is, Big P. And speaking of shaking, let me tell you about this monkey I saw last week.
What, you mean you haven't looked in a mirror since?
You know what? I walked right into that one, so I'm just going to blame myself because there is no such thing as too much monkey business in our line of work. Just ape me up. I'm gorilla for it. There's some other gorilla ape pun in there. No, look, I was just in town off Waikiki Street with the missus, right?
Okay, ho, date night, Mike.
Yeah, it was some date. There was this monkey, right? Not a robot, not a guy dressed as a monkey or a palm tree or a banana or whatever you thought that other thing was. It was an actual animal waving maracas around and dancing to a beat. It was something else. I'd never seen anything like it.
Nah, was it some kind of street performance or something like that?
I mean, I guess it had to be. And the song that was playing was so catchy, the crowd started joining in too. Little old folks, some little kids, people walking their dogs, even the dogs themselves. And of course, you know, me and the missus had to bust a few signature moves too. You know what I'm saying?
No act, brah. All right, you're just making stuff up now.
What, is it really hard to believe that I can dance?
I'm talking about the rest, Big Mike. Let's just say you're known to spin a good yarn, huh? Might as well have said it was, I don't know, a monkey in a hamster ball going around collecting bananas. Could you believe that?
You know what? What is it with you and bananas today? And you know what?
It's topical. We're in tropical climate, brother. It's topical and tropical.
It does indeed.
Yeah, sums up our show, right?
I know. You know what? That's very well said. If I was gonna label our show in one word, it would be bananas.
You heard it here first, folks. Fruit facts with Mike Hula.
That's gonna be our new segment. Yeah. We gotta get a sponsor for that.
People are clamoring for the fruit facts.
Fruit facts. We need them. All right, folks, I think we ought to call it here. Stay tuned for more Mike and Pipi every hour on the hour.
Hold on, I never signed up for that.
Only on Lulu FM, where the palm trees sway and the DJs play. Catch you next time. The Anaconda Shopping Center is a gorgeous open-air mall that attracts visitors from all around the world. It's got fashion, it's got food, all kinds of seasonal events.
Don't forget about the arcade.
Right.
Anaconda.
Right. An arcade you could easily fit inside this studio.
Yeah, as long as it's got Virtua Fighter, who's complaining?
You know what? You make a very good point. I did not know that you played. You up for a round or two after the show?
Sorry, Mike. You're 10 years too early.
Okay. Yep. Walked right into that one. Walked right into it. Okay.
Oh, one ukulele chord, brother, the ukulele.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's our time to talk story. Now, to be honest, I think I'm all talked out. You got anything for us, Pipi, we haven't already talked about?
Pipi to the rescue, huh? All right, let's see. No, I got nothing.
Huh. Rare to see you running on empty.
Tell me about it. Normally, I'm running around at the speed of sound.
You know, I would literally pay almost anything to see you run that fast.
Yeah, psychedelic coffee's down the street, bro.
That's a good point. Lord knows I could use some caffeine myself. How long has this coffee machine been broken?
Right. Isn't the company supposed to maintain it?
They keep telling us to wait for the new office.
Oh, how many times we heard that?
I couldn't even count it, but maybe we should stop upsetting the powers that be. Listen, take my lead. I'd rather not be set free, if you know what I'm saying. It's a euphemism for getting fired. I still like having a show.
True. Live and learn, I guess.
Alrighty, folks. If we're here at the same time tomorrow, you can assume that we're in the clear.
And if not, SegWaves with Pipi Stew on the web, and come check out my new podcast.
Hey, what about me?
You can be the guy who gets the coffee.
Okay.
But real talk. Oh, thanks for tuning into our show. For more aloha vibes around the clock, keep the speakers playing Lulu FM, and we'll see you on the flip side, brothers.
Hopefully with coffee.
My brain.
You know what? I kind of feel like a talk story segment should be coming on right now.
Oh, okay. You know what? I don't even know how to describe it. One moment I was on the ground, and the next thing I know, I was flying through the air like an acrobat.
Huh. Have you ever thought of joining the circus?
Psh, don't need to. I already work with Mike the Great White Howley. What more could I want?
I thank you very much. I would. So wait, in this scenario, am I the ringmaster or some sort of lion tamer, or am I one of those clowns that jumps out of the car?
Brother, you own the whole circus.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, so where were we? Oh, you were flying.
Right, I was zipping around in the air like a fly on the run from a spatula. Totally out of control. Not to mention, I was colliding into all this, dream stuff. Stars, moons, hoops, gems, orbs. I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, neither can I. Wait, hold on a second. You kill flies with a spatula?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or one sleeper if it's around.
Okay, all right. That works too. Do you wash the spatula before you use it to cook again? Or?
Depends.
Or do you have like a dedicated fly spatula?
You got one dedicated fly spatula here in the islands, bro.
I like it. it.
Okay, and then suddenly I woke up. Felt like I just got off a roller coaster. So I did what I normally do. Crawled out of bed for a midnight snack.
I hear that. Well, I guess all's well that ends well, my friend. And that is the end of our segment, folks. We got more of our show coming up within the hour, but first, a word from our sponsors, or several sponsors.
Yeah.
We still have sponsors?
Yeah, we still got sponsors, brother. Hand me the help here.
There we go.
You hear that?
I do. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Ukulele.
There we go.
Right on time, too. I've been wanting to talk story today.
All right, talk away, Pipi.
Okay, with pleasure, Mikey. So get this, cuz, okay? All this time, we've been talking about how to respect the island and do your part.
Naturally.
And another do we didn't hit yet is to let a local pass on the road, yeah?
Sure, yeah. Not everyone's stopping to watch the surf and take it all in. And...
Exactly. Yeah. Some of us trying to get to our job at our goofy radio show.
Goofy radio show? Wait, you mean ours? Or, yeah, that's true. We are pretty goofy. Anyway, they could also be trying to get back to their wife and kids.
Or get a quick helping of shave ice in for clothes.
That's also true. You know what? All in all, it just definitely always helps to be courteous.
Don't we know it? But for all those Sunday drivers out there, today's tale goes out to the fastest couple of dragsters these old Kama'aina eyes ever seen.
Hauling it, huh?
Hauling it, brah. In a convertible, no less.
Oh, jeez.
Seriously, I was cruising the highway the other day, making my way to the surf, when all of a sudden I hear this roar, like some angry beastie was coming in for lunch, just like...
You sure that wasn't your stomach? We were just talking about shave ice.
Nah, cuz my stomach sound way louder than that. This
true.
sounded like a rocket. Whereas my stomach's more, like two rockets combined.
That is true. That is true.
Especially when I smell my mother's cooking, huh?
Right.
The roar's getting louder and louder. So I check the rear view, and what do I see coming up behind me but a pair of 200-mile-per-hour top-down smiles in some Italian leather seats.
Italian leather? Not rich Corinthian leather?
No.
Couple of nut jobs, huh?
Hey, to be fair, they look like they were having a real hoot, but boy, talk about risky, huh? Craziest part is these two are carving through it so good, they'd give even the best rider on the North Shore a run for their money.
Wow, pedal to the metal too, huh?
Not just that, they had their radio full blast, big tunes. Oh, might have been louder than the engine. Catchy little jingle, whatever it was, but they've got my vote for worst/best driver on the island. Both hands flat on the ground, down. Thought for sure I was gonna be a hot cake, but they slipped right past and disappeared off toward Diamond Head, lickety-split.
Well, I guess not everyone's gonna respect the rules of the road.
I guess not, but you should always respect the island.
Always respect the island, Big P. Now, one quick question though. Were they listening to Miracle Johnson?
Oh, I think they were actually listening to Mike Hula and Pipi Stew.
All right, can't fault them for that. See you guys next time. And speaking of languages all their own...
What's the story, brother?
Well, P, you're pretty good at picking up what others are putting down.
Among other things.
Indeed, usually with a fork, but that's neither here nor there. Let me see. Tell me if you can make sense out of this one. Chew.
Bless you.
No, really, what's that sound like to you?
You asking me?
You know I am. Anyway, seriously, I was out picking up some wine for the missus and I the other night.
Oh, date night, Mike, round 2.
Right. I saw this foxy reporter gal out front. She kept saying, chew.
Oh, was there a train passing by?
No, that would have been a chew-chew, which would have made more sense at least. And did I mention she was dancing up a storm? Yeah? Huh? No? Okay. Chews aside, she kept popping and locking and hooting all kinds of directions. Up, down, left, chew.
Honolulu's got all kind of people.
Yeah. Well, what really got me was right as I'm walking out, she jumps up and disappears right before my very eyes. She was there, then she was gone. She was there, and then she was gone. And there were all these colors, like oranges and blues and purples and greens and all colors of the rainbow. Bam! She is gone.
Oh, you popped the cork before checkout.
It was like something out of the 60s, you know what I mean? Real beam me up kind of business. You don't, by any chance, believe in aliens, do you?
We just covered them, cuz. I got one right in front of me.
No. I mean like space people, like from outer space, like the little gray things with the big eyeballs and stuff. Yeah. So look, I'm not looking to be any kind of space cowboy myself, but if they're all as cute as this pink-haired starlet was, boy, sign me up and don't tell my wife. I'm just kidding. I love you, honey.
And love to all our listeners out there.
Yep, from shore to shore, sea to sea, this is the one and only Mike Hula and DJ Pipi Stew.
Signing off, cuz. Hui-ho!
We really gotta fix that coffee machine.